video, I want to tell you 10 things that you might be doing wrong in your life, with your face, your clothes, and all that stuff. I love these kind of videos. I'm like, ooh, tell me a new way to do things. Let's start with the first one. If your lips are dry and cracked, you're doing it wrong. I don't know what you're doing wrong, you're just doing it wrong. One of the trends on TikTok called lip slugging. So basically you dab your lips with some water, or you don't, some TikTokers don't do that, and then you want to put a regular moisturizer on them. And then on top of that, you wanna get some thick, gooey, like really thick moisturizer, one of the ones that seals in the moisture like Aquaphor or Vaseline or something like that, and put that all over your lips and go to sleep. And it will fix your cracked lips. And I can attest that it does fix your cracked lips. This next one's more of like a spring or summer style or fashion mistake, but I wanted to put it in this video because before you go out and buy any white items for spring or summer, I want you to think about this. And that is that with white, it is better to try on, to buy something that is maybe a size too big, a size bigger than what you normally buy, or that is in just a very loose fit or oversized style. Like a loose fit, relaxed style would be ideal. So the reason why this is with white, it's very easy, especially if it's like a fitted garment, not even a super tight one, but just fitted. You can kind of see everything underneath there. Like you can see every crease in your skin. You can see your underwear lines. I mean, even seamless underwear, it's really hard to not be able to see that if you have really tight white pants on, or you can just see straight through it to your skin, which makes it look cheaper than it really is. It's just like tight white things are really, really tough to pull off. Like if you have tight white pants, even tight white jeans, which are usually a thicker fabric, they're just really hard to pull off, and they can end up looking too tight even if they're not too tight, which can in turn kind of cheapen your look. So I would suggest going up a size in your white pants, or getting a style that's more relaxed fit, or just, you know, if it's a pair of pants that you really like and they're very fitted, maybe just not buy those in white. Maybe buy like a cream or some kind of darker taupe-ish color, something like that. Just something that's not stark white so you don't have those issues. I hope that makes sense and I described it well enough. And of course, when you're wearing white, make sure you wear some skin-colored underwear. That's also important. So I will link my favorite seamless undies and everything below in the description box. If you're using mascara and you are getting clumpiness in your lashes, then you're doing it wrong. Well, you're not really doing it wrong, but you're just using the wrong mascara. Mascara is one of those, it's like shoes. You know, you gotta find the one that fits you perfectly. But the reason why it's in this video is because I finally found the reason why my mascara, just no matter what brand I tried or how new it was or anything, it just never, like, my lashes just never looked right. And your lashes are different than my lashes. I've tried all the tricks and stuff, or maybe I haven't. If you have some tricks, please share them in the comments. But it would just, like, my eyelashes are still straight and they just would be kind of clumpy and just, they don't look right. So I discovered from a Sephora person that the wand I was using could be the culprit. So now, instead of the fuzzy bristled wand, I use a mascara wand that just has plastic bristles. And I'm gonna show you some B-roll of what I'm talking about. But it basically lifts and separates my lashes so they look a little bit more lifted and they're separated. I'm not using that one today because I had someone else do my makeup. Because I'm trying out some things. But it's been such a game changer for me in the mascara department. So if you've had issues where you cannot find a good mascara and you're just like having the same issues where it's just not doing what you want, I'm gonna link the one I've been trying below, or you could just go to a Sephora store and ask them if you can try it out or something. But it has been such a game changer for me. I'm really excited about it. And you know when you find some kind of makeup product or hair product or something that's really worked for you, you just wanna tell the world. Because it really solved your problem. So that's what I'm doing here, and I hope this helps somebody. Are you using a laundry bag when you do your laundry? If you're not, you are probably losing a lot of socks and maybe ruining your undergarments faster than they could be being ruined. So laundry bags are great. You may already know that they're great for putting your underwear in there or your bras in there, but one of you guys a long time ago, and it stuck with me, and I was like, what a genius idea. I wish I knew where you and who you were commented this suggestion, but put your socks in your laundry bag, your little laundry bag that you can keep them together. Then you don't have that whole box of mismatched socks and you just sit there and you spend all this time wondering what in the heck happened to the other sock. It's not behind your washer and dryer. It's not in your dirty clothes. Like, where did it go? Like, where did it go? But really though, where did it go? It really drives me crazy. So if you don't want to lose any more socks and you want to take care of your bras and your underwear when you wash them, if you wash them in the washing machine, a laundry bag is definitely a necessity. I will link a couple below. Have you narrowed down your personal style to just 3 descriptive words? No? Well, then you're doing it wrong. I just like saying that. So I would encourage you to give this a try. Like, I don't like to put anybody or myself in just a little box and like, I only wear these kinds of clothing. That's not the goal here with this. But coming up with 3 descriptive words of your style right now is really helpful when you go shopping, and it keeps you from buying things that you probably shouldn't buy that have no business being in your closet. Or it keeps you focused on the things that you do need to focus on buying. Mine right now is relaxed, classic, effortless. And those kind of go hand in hand together. But just right now, if something doesn't fit in those 3 words, or can be put in that box, I really have no business having that item. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna have some kind of top that I feel like, you know, is like a kind of a sexy top or something, but for the most part, for my day-to-day stuff, it needs to be kind of in that category. Yours might be quirky and fun and imaginative, or quirky, classic, polished. That way, if you go shopping and you see the shiny things and the really cool things, you can think back to, what did I decide that my words were for my personal style? And if they don't really fit in that box, maybe you don't need that item. Lots of times in my life, my words were more quirky or interesting or bright, or, you know, something along those lines. And those are in there. Those are on the peripheral of my box. But just right now, for my life is, these are the words that work for me. Are you washing your clothes all the time or every time that you wear them? If so, you're doing it wrong. Just don't want to wash your clothes any more than you have to. That sounds really, really gross. Like, we don't want you walking around in stinky clothes or clothes with stains on them or anything like that. But if your clothes aren't dirty, and a lot of times in wintertime, we're really not sweating, and you know, they probably were covered up with a jacket, and you know, it's just, they're not really dirty. I would just try to not wash them if possible. Even if you try really hard to take very good care of it, and you put on the delicate cycle and all that kind of good stuff, all the rubbing and swirling around in your washing machine and your dryer, it just puts more wear and tear on the fabric. And so over time, they, you know, will start looking like they have more wear and tear on them. Like with your jeans, I used to wash my jeans every time I would wear them. I wore them, I washed them. I wore them, I washed them. And I was like shocked whenever my dark wash denim was not dark wash anymore after just, you know, several washes. So I don't do that anymore. Now, with my jeans, I try to spot clean them. Like if I get some food on them, or not me get some food, if my child gets some food on them. Okay, it's me. I do drop food on my pants. But I try to like spot clean it or just like wipe it off or something. I don't really want to immediately throw it in the washing machine. Or if I do, I put it inside out. But you just want to try to not wash your clothes any more than you have to. Are you using bronzer or contouring your face and putting it, you know, down here in the hollows of your cheeks? If so, you guessed it, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so you're not doing it wrong. This is one you kind of have to play around with, but it's been discovered by the beauty experts of the world that it actually looks better if you put it, now I'm talking to people who are like 30, 35 and older. If you're 16, which I doubt, because nobody 16 watches my videos, but you know, when you're young, it's a little different. But as you get older, you know, we don't have the baby face anymore, and our cheeks kind of naturally get a little hollowed out. So you don't want to make them more hollowed, and it kind of can age you. So it's best to put that bronzer, either don't wear it at all, but I like to still wear some, and you put it kind of up there, like on your cheekbones basically. And then you put your blush up here above your cheekbones, up here. But putting down there is going to give you probably more of the look that you want. You do have to play around with these contouring and bronzer kind of things, and I've even tried it just putting one little line right there, and sometimes that looks really nice. Sometimes it looks good coming from my hairline, depending on my mood and how much I want there. But you know, that's one of those things you kind of have to play around with. But the general consensus is that as you get older, You don't want to put it right there in the hollows of your cheeks. You don't want to put blush there either. You want everything to be like lifted. Do you have one or two casual outfits that you can always go to, you can easily put together, you know immediately what they are in your head when I said that, they're in your closet and you can go to wear them any time of day, no matter how you're feeling, no matter how bloated you feel, no matter what you've done, no matter what you've got to do, you can wear these outfits and you look amazing. If you don't, well, you're doing it wrong. So could kind of be related to having a uniform, but I like having at least one outfit that I know that no matter what, I can go to and I can put it on and I feel comfortable and I feel put together and I feel like I look, presentable, but I don't really have to think about it, because if I'm in a hurry and I gotta get dressed, that's what I want for my life. Lately for me, it's been my washed black denim jeans, my pointy toed flats, and then like a taupe knit top of some sort, some version of this combination. It's so easy and comfortable for me, but I know I still look presentable, and I also always get compliments when I wear this outfit combination. I hate the feeling of needing to get dressed in a hurry, but feeling stressed out because I don't know what I'm gonna wear or what I should wear, or having to also deal with that. And so I just love having these outfits that I know are in my closet right now as we speak, that I can always wear and always look presentable. When the weather gets super warm, I'm gonna have to come up with new outfits, but for right now, these have just been a game changer for me. Are you being self-centered and self-absorbed? If you're not, you're doing it wrong. Let's make 2023 the year that we give a positive definition to the word self-centered. Let's just make it mean that we take care of ourselves and we put ourselves as a priority. We're up high on the list of things to take care of, so we can show up better at home, at work, for our family and ourselves, much better than if we put ourselves super low on the list. I'm working on this myself. I need to be a priority in my own life, and I've gotten myself pretty high up there now. And now I encourage other people to do it as well, because it's a great place to be. If you don't fill up your cup and you are not feeling, amazing and like the best version of yourself, it's really hard to show up really great in all these other areas in your life. Are you asking yourself throughout the day, would my future self thank me for this? Or would my future self be glad that I did this right now? If the answer is no, you might want to reconsider what you're currently doing or what you're about to do. It's a really good way to look and see if the habits or the things that you're doing throughout the day are helping to propel yourself forward to be the person that you want to be or to hit your goals, or if they are keeping you exactly where you are. I like asking myself this question whenever I feel like I need to push myself more at the gym, or just go to the gym. I'm like, would my future self be happy that I just stayed in my house and ate brownies instead of went to the gym? My future self would not. Or if I'm at the gym and I'm like, I've just done all my reps and stuff, and I know I could probably go harder, or I could probably do more. I could say, would my future self be happy that I just kind of went and did what was comfortable, or would my future self be happy that I pushed myself a little bit? Okay, my future self would really be happy that I pushed myself a little bit, and so I'll usually do it. Now, this doesn't make me eliminate everything from my complete world that gives me any pleasure. Like if I want to have an ice cream bar at night, I do ask myself, would my future self be upset mad at me right now that I did this? And sometimes it's like, no, I don't think it would, because I have eaten very healthy throughout the day. This isn't like I'm just stuffing junk food in my face. I really want this right now. I think my future self would understand. So for me, it's really been a great question to ask, so that I don't do things out of just boredom or not sure what to do, or habit or something that aren't really supporting my future self. I hope that makes sense and I didn't just ramble. So I hope this video was helpful and you got at least one thing out of here that you're like, that might help me improve my life or my style or something. Gives you some kind of positive something out of this video. I'm starving. My stomach just growled and I need to eat something. But I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think, or if you have some other suggestions on things we're all doing wrong that we just need to stop and what we should do instead. Just list them down below. Give me a comment. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't. Consider subscribing if you have not already, and I will see you next time.